Hey guys, Nostalgic Dan 1 again, and I'm here with my recent pickups for July. Now, this has been a while, and I didn't do recent pickups for June because, well, I actually didn't buy anything in June. So I was 1 month clean without buying any video games, and I wound up, I wound up buying some video games, quite a bit actually, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get started because this is gonna take a while. So I don't know if this is gonna be one part or two part. Let's see, DS games. Now I got two new 3DS games. I did not get these in July. I got them in May, so like I got them right after I recorded my recent pickups for May. I didn't pay for these. These were actually gifts. They were gifts from my brother for as like a late birthday present, so he gave these to me. So that was pretty cool of him. Gave me Super Street Fighter 4 3D Edition and Madden Football. And I haven't played Madden yet. It's still shrink wrapped, and you know, I do like some sports games and all that. I might give this a try. It says it has 5-on-5, which sounds kind of, arcadey, so that might be pretty cool to check out. Sports games are fun to pick up and play now and then. I honestly love hockey games. I don't know why. Especially old school hockey games. Those are my favorite. Street Fighter 4 3D Edition. A lot of people picked this up, and a lot of people say it's one of the best 3DS games. I don't know. I played like an hour or 2 hours, or I didn't even play. Like I played an hour and a half. I never played it again. But like it was good. I don't see what's so special about it. Like, I'm not a big fighting fan. There's something about fighting games where I kind of lose interest if, they don't rub me the right way. It was good. Like, I might play it more often. Honestly, I've just been playing a lot more DS on my 3DS. And next, we got some 2DS games. I actually got both of these for really cheap. We got Elite Beat Agents and Spectrobes Beyond the Portals. So, Elite Beat Agents is a music rhythm game, and I got this for $4 actually. Like, it was quite a steal, like $4, you couldn't beat that. And I've always wanted to try out Elite Beat Agents, and I tried it out, and it's actually really difficult. It's really hard, I like music rhythm games, but this one's pretty challenging. Kind of suck at it, I guess. And I picked up Spectros Beyond the Portals. This was $4.40, I think, so that was, again, another steal. I heard this was better than the original Spectrobes, and, I heard they're actually pretty decent, like, little action RPGs, even if they are by Disney. I heard they're pretty fun. So that'd be cool to check out for $4. Can't go wrong with those two titles. Next, we got some 360 games. Ooh. And we got some pretty great games here. Honestly, like, these are a lot of games I've always wanted. Like, I've been looking for all these games. Well, one just came out, but particularly 3 of these games have been on my radar. I've always wanted to pick them up. I finally got them. I've always wanted to try this game out. I got it for $5, so it was a sweet deal. That's N3 99 Nights. I've heard really mixed things about it, but like, a lot of people actually do enjoy it. Like, I've looked on YouTube, and there's some people out there who enjoy it. Like Charge Back Forward, he's actually a pretty big fan of this. And like, the people who bashed it were more of like IGN and stuff like that, online websites. So you gotta take those reviews with a grain of salt. So we got that. Here's one I was finally happy, so happy to get. It was only $18 minus $5 because I had credit on my Amazon account. So this only wound up costing me $13 brand new. And that is Record of Agarus War by Axis. It's developed by Compile Heart. So Compile Heart has done some pretty quirky Japanese games before. But I'm so excited to finally have Record of Agarus War. It was only $13 brand new. It's a strategy role-playing game. So it takes place on like an isometric grid. You take turns, and the combat system, I've started playing it. I've played about, I want to say like 5 hours or something, and I'm really enjoying it. I love the art style of it and everything. It's a really, really pretty looking game. And the battle system works relatively well. It has some unique aspects of it that make it really different and fun. So I'm really enjoying Record Aggers 4, but I'm so happy to finally have this. And here's the game. There's a story behind this game too, but I'm finally happy to have this game. That is Lost Odyssey. Oh man, is it hard to find this game. Not only is it hard, this is the first 360 game, and I don't know if I can recall any other ones, that has 4 discs. Not 1, not 2, not even 3, 4 discs. Legitimately. Like, I opened it up, I was like, wow, that's ridiculous. There's 4 discs in here, it's crazy. That's what makes it difficult, is because it's so hard to find a complete copy of this game. Usually sellers will, and it pisses me off too, but sellers will sell the discs separately. So they'll sell like disc 1 for $5, disc 2 for $5, disc 3, disc 4. And it's like hard to find a complete copy. I was able to get this, I think it was $16, complete manual, all 4 discs in great shape. And funny thing is, I bought this game like, oh man, like at least 5-6 months ago. I bought it off the online, but the seller made a problem, or seller made a mistake, and he sent me the wrong game. So he sent Lost Odyssey, which was what I paid for. He sent that to someone else, and he sent, well, their game that they ordered to me. So I wound up getting like Fable 3, and I was like, oh, I don't want this. I don't like Fable. And it's like, so I sent it back, got a refund, but I was never able to get my copy of Lost Odyssey, which I paid for. So finally, I have it. I'm really excited to have it. And it's from Miss Walker, so wow. I've heard nothing but rave things about that. And here is, well, it's in the background obviously, we have the newly released Catherine, Atlus's survival horror thriller puzzle platformer. And what can I say about this game? I already beat it. I love this game. I mean, it's a short game. It's 12 hours long, but you're gonna want to play through it a couple times to get multiple endings. And obviously I got the Love Is Over Deluxe Edition. I had to. I couldn't miss out on that. But like, even though it is a short game, it's one of those games that's such an incredible experience that you're gonna be coming back to this game on a yearly basis to experience the game. You know how we have some games that we just have to play every year to experience again? Catherine is one of those games. So I really enjoyed it. I mean, the puzzles are gonna wreck your mind. If you have to like puzzles, or else you're gonna get frustrated with this game. I'm a big puzzle fan, so I just flew straight through all those puzzles, and I really enjoyed the puzzle aspect of it. Some of the controls were finicky, particularly when you hang from blocks. That could be troublesome because once you go behind a block and you're hanging onto it, the controls reverse. So right goes left, left goes right. Really bizarre. But what a great story. And I think if you've been in a relationship before, I think you can really appreciate this game. Like, I can't say enough about it. I'll probably be doing a review on it. Incredible, incredible experience. And here's another game I've honestly been looking for a long time, but the game's always been really pricey. Like, honestly, very pricey. Like, it never wants to drop in price. Like, everyone's charging an arm and a leg for it, but I've never seen this game for cheaper than like $25. It's always like 25, 30, 35, 40, upwards to 50. So recently I was perusing a website that I love to get steals on, and I was able to find, well, I'm pretty happy about this, but to finally have this game, I was able to find for $10, a mint condition of Resonance of Fate. Are you kidding me? For $10? I love that site. I get steals all the time, but finally I have Resonance of Fate. It is a Tri-Ace RPG. I love Tri-Ace. Big fan of them. Big fan of them for Star Ocean and stuff like that. And honestly, looking at the character models and some of the characters, I could see the inspiration from Star Ocean and Resonance of Fate. Like, I feel like some of the character models from Star Ocean 4 on the 360 might have inspired the models on here. But man, it is mint condition, $10. That's the cheapest I will ever find that game. And I was so happy once I saw it for $10. I snagged it right away. So Resonance of Fate, try Ace RPG. Okay, and next we have some Game Boy games. We have Dark Arena for the GBA. Basically what this game is it is a straight ripoff. It is a straight clone of Doom and Duke Nukem. Like, it plays in that same style that Doom and Duke played on, like, on the old PC back in the day, exactly like that. Imagine that, but the only difference is the guns are changed and you're playing as like a alien robot kind of guy. So I mean, it's a fun ripoff. For I think it was only $1.50, so it's fun to pick up and play. Can't go wrong for that price. Next we have Top Gear Pocket. Now this is a pretty revolutionary game. Now the reason being is it feels like almost like a really spot on port of the Super Nintendo version of Top Gear. I love Top Gear on the Super Nintendo, so I picked this up. I think this was like $1.80 or something, but it was ahead of its time. And why I say that is, well, the Game Boy was like a handheld NES, right? The Game Boy Color was kind of like a NES still, but with color. The GBA was like having a handheld Super Nintendo. The DS was like a handheld 64, and the 3DS was kind of like a handheld GameCube. So the reason I say that is it was doing like a really good job of handling a Super Nintendo game on the Game Boy Color. So like I could imagine this game on like the Game Boy Advance. Like, it looks incredible. Like, it's a great looking Game Boy Color game. I was shocked that, you know, it stayed true to the Super Nintendo version and it was able to pull it off on the Game Boy Color. So great racing game. It's basically like Top Gear, exactly like it, but you can play it on the go. And here, this was $1.80 as well. It's another Rumble Pack game. That is Pokemon Pinball. And I have another pinball game here I'm going to show you, but it's a good pinball game. It's not great. There's only 2 tables. It's blue and red table, and it's fun. It's like Pokemon styled and everything. So an enjoyable pinball game. I like me some pinball. But honestly, this is a pinball game you guys should get. I love this game. I'm addicted to it. It's one of my favorite Game Boy games now. That is the great Kirby's Pinball Land. This is an awesome pinball game. I can't speak enough about this game. It rocks. I mean, it's Kirby style, really cute and everything, but like, it's so well executed. It's so well executed. And there's like 3 tables, and like within the tables it's kind of like separated into like smaller tables. So like you have a lower layer with paddles, middle layer with paddles, top layer with paddles. You can do all kinds of crazy stuff like fight enemies in it and stuff like that. I'm just hooked on it. It's a fantastic pinball game. If you like pinball, I highly suggest Kirby's Pinball Land on the Game Boy. I love that game. And next we got another Game Boy game. This is Penguin Wars. This is a pretty fun game, and you would expect it. What this game is it's kind of like dodgeball in a way with animals, which is kind of bizarre. You choose your animal, you're on separate sides, and you have 5 balls, and you just like throw them at each other. Really funny because you can hit them, but that's not the objective. The objective is to get like your 5 balls onto the other opponent's side. So like it's 10-0, like all of them are on that side. You have no more, you win the round. So, or at the end of the timer, say it's like 8-2, you win the round because he's got more balls on his side. So like hitting him is like an effective way to try and like win the game. I think you can win the game too by like hitting him like 3 or 4 times in a row. So really fun game. It's just really cool to pick up and play. So I think I'm going to be stopping this part right here. I still got quite a bit to talk about. But anyways, that is part 1 of my recent pickups for July. Part 2 should be up pretty shortly. So thank you for watching, and as always, subscribe. Later, guys.